Welcome to the Wilshire Gun Podcast.
What's going on, guys? Back again. We got the June podcast. Those of you that are rejoining, we appreciate it. Those that are new, welcome. Got a pretty full list for you. Got something new here at the end. We're pretty excited about. New little segment that we're going to do. But let's jump right into it. Obviously, if you guys have been following our social medias and other stuff like that, you've seen we're doing a giveaway, Father's Day giveaway, and it's big. So we're going to talk about a little bit of the details of what it's actually going to take this one home. So what do we got?
So for Father's Day, for one of you lucky dudes out there, this is going to be a P365 with a manual safety, one extra mag, and a crossbreed holster. It's a pretty cool setup. So there's 3 ways to get in. You buy anything with a blade on it, it's going to get 5 entries. You buy anything that says Pelican on it, it's going to get you 10 entries. And then you can shoot for it on the range. Shoot a B8 at 10 yards, and every X-ring you hit is going to be an entry. So that's how we get into that entry. And we will draw the winner the week after Father's Day.
Right.
So it'll be a late Father's Day gift, but we have someone else coming on Father's Day.
Right on. Yeah, so just doubling back on this here real quick. Entries are 1 per method. So you can't like stack up, a ream of paper worth of B8s. But the B8 targets are free.
Yep, that's the
so
free entry.
You come in, if you're shooting on the range or whatever, just request a B8, take it out there, shoot it. You and your kid, your son or daughter, they can shoot one as well. Get you multiple entries that way. Like you said, every X you hit. Then you come out and say, hey, I need a new knife. It's Father's Day. I'm going to reward myself with this sweet Benchmade Boom or Gerber or whatever. That's more entries. And it's hot outside, and I need Pelican.
Need that cooler.
That's right. So, I'm not trying to talk over Gavin, but covering back. They don't stack, but you can partake in all of them. And so, but yes, you're right. Another Father's Day. We got a dead air range day coming. We talked about this. We hinted at this last month. We had another rep coming or dealer coming. It's going to be dead air silencers. So he's going to be here on the 18th. They're going to have basically demo cans and stuff like that, guns on them, so you guys can come by, head out on the range, shoot that. Try cans, look at all the cool different stuff they have.
Yeah, they'll have some swag to give away, and potentially, don't know yet, maybe a can to give away.
Maybe.
Don't know about that one yet.
So that'd be super cool. But that would be a lot of guys, I get asked a lot about that, like what do I need to do to get a silencer? And the real answer to that is not a lot. It's just, it's a lengthy process, which has gotten significantly shorter now with e-forms. But this is a great manufacturer that makes really quality cans at a decent, affordable price.
And this will probably be the only time you get to try it before you buy it.
Yeah.
I don't know of anybody else doing range days.
Right. And like I said, they're going to bring out demo cans, so they're going to have their normal lineup: the Sandmans, the Nomads, the Wolfman. Like I'm sure he'll have a bunch of different things. So come on out, try those on Father's Day or right before Father's Day. Enter for a giveaway. Buy a knife, shoot a suppressor, shoot a B8, do all that kind of stuff. Lots of stuff going on that weekend. So we're pretty excited.
More to do on Father's Day than just go out to eat.
Right.
So.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, going to the Lobster sounds great for Father's Day. And cheese biscuits. Okay, so training schedule. Training schedule for June is up. By the time you guys are seeing this, it's already up. You probably already got the email about it. A lot of the fan favorites returning there. We got Gun Fun going again. We got Night Vision Shoot going again. We got Intro to Night Vision, our actual introduction class to Night Vision. That's one I run about every 3 months or so, once every 3 months. That one's going to be up. But circling back, Gun Fun, we've been getting a pretty decent turnout for Gun Fun. I would like to see even more. I know you guys listening to me or watching me or doing whatever, and you hear me say this, give it a try. Come sign up for it. It's only $25. If you absolutely hate it, you never have to do it again. I'm not going to twist your arm. But I honestly think you guys are missing out, so I would love to see more people show up and do it. Now we get into my old favorite segment, because I think the new segment's going to be my new favorite segment. But my old favorite segment, something old, something new. So what do we got? What do we got that's old? So you guys have probably seen a lot of these sitting down here in the wooden cases down there by the range. Duke Cannon. So Duke Cannon is not specifically gun related.
It's kind of a little bit outdoorsy, but you get these giant bars of soap.
Yeah.
I buy 2 of these a year.
Yep.
And they're like, what, $8?
Yeah. So they are, Duke Cannon is a brand that makes a lot of male-based cleaning products, I guess you could call it. It's really focused towards men. That's not to say women that want to smell
They make
like
lady stuff.
They want to smell like Victory. It's not. It doesn't segregate like that. But they got all kinds of products. They got soaps, deodorants, beard wash, hand cream for dry hands, lip balm. These cool towel things that are
those little
awesome.
field showers.
Yep.
Yeah, big baby wipes pretty much.
And then they sell this. So if you buy one of these bricks of soap, whatever, a big ass brick of soap is what they're called. If you buy one of these, they also sell like a soap on a rope thing. It's got like a
Scrubber.
It's not a loofah, but the soap goes in it, and then you like Velcro it. And like I just bought one.
Yeah.
I've never felt cleaner in my life. Like it's you smell good.
They're really cool.
And you feel really clean. It's nice. It's good stuff. A lot of the big box stores carry this stuff.
Yeah, you can find them at Target, Walmart, all that other stuff.
But I've heard we actually got them a little bit cheaper.
We do.
So
they're about $1 or $2 cheaper across the board.
So if you're already buying this stuff at Target or Walmart or whatever, you might come in and check our price because we might be able to beat them.
Likely, yeah.
So just a fun little deal that we picked it up for, I don't know, last year or so, and we've moved quite a bit of it, but it's one of those, I think a lot of the guys.
You don't go to a gun store, man, I need some soap. I stink right now. I'm going to go to the gun store and buy my soap.
Right.
So,
but it's just one of those fun things that a lot of guys here are using it and probably would suggest it, and that's why I'm suggesting it to you guys.
Yeah.
So, Duke Cannon. What do we got that's new?
New, it's going to be a little bit different than what we mostly talk about. So this is a thermal. It's a clip-on or a sight, so you can zero it as a unit itself or put it in front of your own optic, whether that's a red dot, LPVO, what have you. So this is Accufire Incendus. Street price at $29.99. It's one of the most affordable units you can get right now. And it's got all your basic options. So you got white hot, black hot, red hot, that little mode where it tracks the hottest thing in the screen, 1x, 2x, 4x zoom. Man, there's some other stuff it does. Video out, and it runs off of 4 either CR123s or 18350s, and they give you 4 rechargeable 18350s. It's got this cool little charging cable, charges each of them separately. But the coolest feature about this one for me is the ability to run on an external battery pack out of this little USB. So this USB does the video out or the supplemental battery pack. So you can plug it into your vehicle. What a lot of guys are doing, typically your thermals don't have that great of a battery life. So this is one solution that they came up with is give you an external battery pack. So you can take your cell phone charger, those portable chargers, and plug it right into this USB. So they've had guys running these for up to 4-ish hours, depending on how big that external battery pack is. So you get a whole evening's worth of hunting or just looking through a cool optic, really. And thermals are cool to hunt with because you can use them day or night, whereas night vision is obviously only night. So there's a lot more versatility to this than just a night vision unit.
Right. So I wanted to kind of touch on this too. So this is what they call a clip-on. So you said it clips on in front of a. Yep. So after messing with both, a lot of guys come in looking for their new thermal, and they say, "I'm looking for a thermal sight. What do I need?" And they'll immediately gravitate towards the rail-mounted independent thermal sights, which basically the same technology as this. But that is a dedicated thermal sight. That is all it can do.
Yep.
What is the super benefit of these is I take this and put it in front of my already existing zeroed optic, and it just goes. It basically turns whatever scope I'm used to using into a thermal optic. because of the way visually, like it's a smaller screen that gets magnified.
Yeah.
But your zero doesn't change, like nothing. I don't have to, I just clip it on.
You just
and
put it on.
go.
And it'll work for everything. So whatever has a rail that you can put in front of your optic, it's going to work. Or if you want to, if you don't, they are a little bit heavy and hanging off the front of your rifle, that if you're scanning around holding it, it's going to get a little bit heavy. So you can just pop this off, scan, find a potential target, put it back on, and then you can start hammering that target. So.
Right. So I really feel like these have a lot more versatility. Like in the pound for pound, their usage, I think these can be a lot more versatile because, like you said, I can just spot with it. I can mount it. I can mount it in front of whatever.
Yeah.
Where an actual dedicated scope that may be, this big, it's attached to the gun, and if I take it off, I'm going to lose zero.
And some of the other thermals we sell, they mount to your scope bezel. So once you put that on, it's on there. It doesn't come off until you want to come home and get your tools out.
There's some fun science behind that, or not science, laws behind that of why that exists the way it does. But these are rail mounted because America, and we can mount stuff to the rail like that.
Yeah.
Europe can't. That's why they make scope mount.
Get wrecked, Europe.
So, Accufire and Sindus, come check them out. They're super cool. Give them a look. Gavin runs this around on his rifle, so I bet you if you ask him real nicely, he'll let you look through it.
Oh, I'd love to.
So, okay. So moving on, like I said, to our newest segment, our most exciting segment of the day. We kind of threw out the Summer Showdown on Instagram the other day. Got quite a response on it, which I'm super excited. We're going to start building that out, the bracket, because we did hit the goal for that. So we're going to be pitting guns against one another. But they thought up of another interesting segment. We're going to bring employees in and have them talk about their personal guns and show you all the stuff that's actually on them. Talk about why they chose the certain items they did and how they run their setups to, obviously inspire and help you guys that may be looking for that. What should I really get? We've been running them for this long. So we're going to bring Bryce in here in a minute. He's going to bring in his gun, and we're going to have him run it down, and it's going to be a good time. So
yeah, it's always nice to let someone else buy the gear that you were looking at to see if it works or not. So
let us waste the money on crap. That way you can only buy it. That's what we're here for.
Cry once.
Yep, we love to do it. So we're going to get Bryce in here. We're going to get set up for that. For those that are listening, it's going to go by that quick. So guys, now we're at a segment. It's new. Gavin and I were talking about this last month. Thought it'd be kind of cool. We were messing with it on Instagram as well. But we're going to start going through employees in the store and having them bring their personal guns up here and basically talking through what they got, why it's set up the way it is, the brands they're using, different stuff like that. Just really because we want to provide as much information as we can for you guys that are looking to get in and buy guns and stuff. So kind of it's really just this is a pure opinion piece. This is not a best or worst. It's just what guys are running and what they like. So without further, I got Bryce here. He's our range manager. He gets to, he's going to be the sacrificial lamb on this first test run, I guess you could call it. But he has a pretty cool blaster, so he can work it down either direction he wants. Just kind of talking about how it started in history. And
let's start with the most clustered area here, and we'll just start at the nose here with the OSS can that I have. It's just the smallest one they have, which is the K. The reason I chose the OSS can is it's not the quietest, but it does do a better job on the first flash or any kind of flashing. And since this gun is primarily set up to do night shooting under night vision, that is a huge plus. It also vents the gas out through the front through a patent nose cone that they have, which knocks down all the gas that's coming back into the gun. So it makes a much cleaner system, a lot less work on myself when it comes to cleaning. But again, it's not the quietest, and it is the smallest can, so you probably get something a little bit bigger if you want to go that direction. We'll just do the laser here. The laser that I have, again, this gun's set up primarily for night shooting. So the laser that I have is a D-Ball A3. It has Viz and IR lasers. and IR illuminator. And that is actually tied into this Unity button right here. So I actually have 3 buttons set up, and we'll go into that as we move down the gun. But the first setup is for the IR only. So if we'll go to the other side here, you will see my white light, which is Surefire Scout Light, full size. It is the 1500 lumen, as bright as I can get it, naturally. And that is actually tied into this back button here. Oh, sorry, the second button here. And that would be my Viz override right here. And then my last button here would be my Viz light or my Viz laser if I had it on.
So you have 3 different buttons. This is running your IR. This is running your flashlight. This is running your
visible laser. So I have a button that runs every aspect of the electronics that I do have on the gun and independently from themselves. So I can use them individually as needed in a situation or just during training. The next thing we're going to talk about is this rail. The rail is a Geisley rail. Now initially when I bought this upper, which is a BCM upper, it came with their quad pick rail, which was fantastic, but it was also a little heavy. And as this gun evolved into becoming my night shooting gun, and the laser got added, the buttons got added, and the light got added, it got extremely heavy. So I put the Geisley, forked over a little bit of extra cash, put the Geisley on it, and it's made a huge difference on the weight on the front of the gun. It probably took at least a half a pound, roughly, maybe a little bit short of that, off, and it's made a noticeable difference, especially on bringing the gun up from a resting position. The next thing, like I said, is the upper, which is a BCM upper. The reason I went with BCM is 1, they are made in America, and 2, they have reinforced the front where the barrel nut goes. Now, I haven't had any issues out of any of the rifles that I've had with this, but it's not a bad thing to have, and it's better safe than sorry.
Who made your lower?
The lower is Sons of Liberty, which we do carry here. Now, only the lower is Sons of Liberty. The trigger is a Geisley trigger, and it's a full AMI safety, full AMI mag release. And so, really, only the housing is the Sons of Liberty. The bolt, the charging handle are all BCM. The whole upper came as just a complete BCM, and I've just kind of been chipping away at it as we go. The buffer tube is also BCM, but the buffer spring on the inside and the buffer weight is an H2, which works nicely with the K. And then I just have a simple B5 SOP mod on it. Yep, thank you. And really that completes everything except for the upper up here. I have a Knight's Armament 1¼ inch riser with a Romeo 8 SIG holographic sight. Now the reason I went so tall with the mount is so I would be able to get behind it with night vision and be able to passively aim. So I would not only have my laser to aim with, but also be able to use my my sight there. Yep.
All right. So Bryce's complete blaster here, rifle. It's a pretty dope setup, and
Thank you.
a lot of this stuff we can help you get. We're looking at getting obviously more and more rifle equipment all the time. So if you guys see something on one of these rifles, either this one here or one in the future that you would really like, some information on, let us know, and we can look at potentially getting it in the store.
In fact, there's nothing on this gun that I haven't bought from here. So
there you go. Alrighty, guys, that's gonna wrap us up for this month. Obviously, if you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, comment all down below. Let us know. If you hated it, do the same. Tell me. Anyway, we'll see you next month. Can't wait to see you out on the range.